Just walk right over to this microphone.
Hey, with Bob and Ray. Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to another in our long series of public service programs presented by nobody in particular, just a few casual sponsors who are nice people and who have nice products to sell. And that's what we're here for, to sell these nice products to you nice people.
At a reasonable figure, of course.
Certainly. Wilson, the great Wilson, is at the organ. And Bill Green.
Can't stop them today either.
Boy, they're going forever, I guess. Stop the music!
Wow.
I never thought you'd get there, man.
That's that crisp, cool November air that's gotten into our musicians.
But you had me right up on the edge of the chair while I was listening to that.
I'm very disappointed, Bill. I thought you weren't going to be here today.
Well, how's that?
He was going to play for some luncheon. Did it fall through? And they didn't have it? They wanted a good piano player, huh? So you're here.
No, so we can't say that about Bill Green and be truthful.
No, because he is one of the top piano players in the city of Boston.
He is. He's a marvelous piano player. Take him out. Put the cameras on Bill.
All right, will you bend over and take a bow, Bill? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that. Oh, you shouldn't have had that microphone so close to Green.
The great Wilson is, of course, perfection personified.
He's who?
I say he's perfection personified.
Oh, he is?
When we speak of the great Wilson...
How long have you been suffering from that?
It's not a disease, Bob. Oh. It's just a time.
Sounds like some rare tropical disease, perfection personified.
Sounds like a back injury. A little, doesn't it?
Does, yeah.
Yeah, perfection personified. Down here, doctor.
Something along the spine there.
Yeah. Something like that, anyway.
Something like that. We don't know just what. Big news coming up next week on this program.
Great big news.
Big news that you can't afford to miss, so be sure and listen.
Terrifically tasty.
Deliciously crunchy. And...
You'll like it.
Oh, baby, will you?
Yes, sir. Baby, it's cold outside.
We don't have that. I had that at 8 o'clock this morning, neutral. And for the first time since we've had the commercial, it's been... I don't like that contract. Take it away. It was really cool.
There's nothing written in those blank lines. That's what I don't like about it.
He fills that in later, you
I know.
see.
So much writing there, too. So much whereas and therefore.
Enough Falderall for now.
Falderall. F-A-L-D-E, capital F, Falderall.
Oh, this wasn't the spelling.
F-A... What?
No, this wasn't the spelling bee. We were going to get over and find out what happened when that automobile ran over the cliff outside Linda's house.
You mean...
Right. Havoc. Well, she isn't here today. The Life and Loves of Linda Lovely, written for radio by A. Carrington Lufkin, starring Mark Trevano, shot as Linda, Sherman L. Sturdley as David. Yesterday we learned that Grace and Charlie, on their return from New York, had phoned cross town in River's Mouth to Linda's small but attractive house.
Neat but tidy.
The phone rang, and Linda raced across the bearskin rug, picked the receiver up, and said into the mouthpiece, "Hello."
Oh,
no. Oh, I can't. It's a few hours later. Excuse me. It's a few hours later now. And Linda, having recovered, is seated on the divan.
Oh, David, the funniest phone call this morning.
Who was it, Linda?
Lawyer Tucker.
Lawyer Tucker?
Yes, he called and said that everything was going to be grand.
That we would have Skipper back in our midst again?
Yes, David. And also, he said that it looks like Uncle Will's will is all ours.
Uncle Will's willing to will his will to us?
That's what he said. I'm so thrilled, David, I could eat marshmallows.
You can't cut me marshmallows downstairs there?
Hello, Uncle Eugene.
Hello, Uncle Eugene, up there, stairs.
Come on
upstairs
downstairs.
there. I'm upstairs here eating marshmallows.
Come on downstairs.
Here, I'll throw one down to you.
Wonderful.
Kind of bounced a little bit, I guess.
But you've had them in the
I'll
sunlight.
throw another one down. Get out of the way.
We interrupt this program and bring you this very special bulletin. To you, Bob, this bulletin.
What does it say?
Stop that nonsense.
Okay.
When you throw a marshmallow, it makes no noise when it lands. You know that...
Well, I'll throw another one down then.
All right.
Hey, by the way,
Yes?
is Uncle Eugene down there?
You're Uncle Eugene.
No, I'm the other uncle, and I can't think of his name right now either.
Not Earl.
Uncle...
Earl?
Wait a minute, Uncle Earl. Can't quite remember.
Yeah, I wish not. That's all I can say. That Uncle Earl and Uncle Eugene just kills me.
Doesn't look like much is going to happen there anyway today.
No.
I thought we might hear more about that automobile crash, but...
Incidentally,
no such
Bob,
luck.
tomorrow let's read out Uncle Earl and Uncle Eugene. They're much too confusing. I can tolerate one of them, but I can't stand both of them.
Well, they do sound a lot alike.
Well, if we have one of them, just one at a time.
Just remember, we're giving two actors work. We're feeding two mouths.
Well, not really, Bob. You know that.
Well, I like to think that way.
Well, you shouldn't.
I like to think that we're the most generous program in radio.
You what?
I like to think we're the most generous program in radio.
Well, I can't think of any that's more generous. To be frank with you.
This is certainly the longest 15 minutes in radio.
After all, we give of our time. And we have wonderful products that we offer for sale.
We work down our cellar every night on our offers that we send out.
And all these little gimmicks that we
devote freely of our time.
We do. I mean, we're tickled to death to be here for this half hour.
And we know you're tickled to death to have us there, or to be there and have us here.
What is it you wanted to say, Bob? I'd like to talk now briefly about Chesterfield cigarettes before we even hear it.
Wait a minute, Ray, till I tune up my hound dog guitar, please.
As you all know, more and more people are smoking nowadays.
Give me an A there, Bill, please.
And so long as you're going to smoke,
Wait a minute.
why don't you smoke Chesterfield?
Try an E there.
First of all, they're made from nice tobacco.
Let me have a high E
It's
there.
brown, kind of, and some are light brown, some are
That's
dark
better.
brown. But it's tobacco and it's good.
Now, I think I'm all set.
so
Wait
the
till I hit
paper-
a C7th chord.
The
here.
paper is white, and there's something nice about it, and the printing of Chesterfield is different. It's big
Yeah, that'll
C,
do it, I think.
big capital C, and it has a flowing line, and then
I hope
the
none of the local announcers jump in when I do that. along the Friday line.
T-E-R-F-I-E-L-D. The Chesterfield is written along
Yeah,
inside.
I'm all ready
that.
now, yep. Okay,
And,
Ray, thanks for filling that time. I'm ready to go.
I'm talking.
All right, go ahead and finish it up fast, because I got to get out of here.
Remember, friends, if you're going to smoke Chesterfield. You'll be glad for the tip.
Now I'll sing, right?
All right.
Chesterfield satisfy women and men. Chesterfield's over and over again. Milder, much milder, all smokers agree. Always buy Chesterfield's ABC.
Hello there, Mary dear.
Hello. Hello, Tex, darling.
I'm glad you showed up today, because this is going to be a big day for the two of us.
Well, yes, it is in a small sort of way. It's big a little,
I see.
so to speak.
You
I
don't
hope
want
I
to
may.
clarify that anymore.
About
Huh?
the best I can do. It's
Well,
a big
I-
day in a little way.
Just want to say that Mary and I are close friends.
Yes, we are, and I want to talk to all my dear lady listeners. Hello there.
What do you want to talk about? Anything
Food,
special? Food?
and how to eat.
Well, I think they know how to eat. pretty
Well, I know that, Bob, but I mean serving the right things and what instruments to use. So many people write in to say, is it permissible now to just eat spaghetti any old way, just so long as you get it in your mouth?
And the answer is?
Definitely. We're getting away from that wrapping it around a fork, a spoon, or
Well, I've
Junior's
noticed
head.
that. I've had spaghetti several
Did
times.
you hear me say
Yes,
wrapping
or
it around
Junior's
Junior's
head.
head?
I've had spaghetti
thought
several
it was
times.
kinda funny. What, Bob?
Several times with Charlie lately.
Yeah, I don't mind eating spaghetti alone, but if I have to sit opposite somebody and watch them eat it,
Watch
I
them
get
eat.
so discouraged.
I know it. It doesn't seem as though you get anywhere with it.
No, that's it exactly, Bob. So when I eat spaghetti, I like to have my back to the door
Mm-hmm.
and just eat it alone with the wall facing me.
What kind of sauce do you recommend?
Argyle sock sauce, of course.
For spaghetti? I thought that was for the half-baked Indian
I
pudding.
use it everywhere, Bob.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
crazy about it. I'm adding olives now and cracked nuts.
Mm-hmm. Well, that could make quite an interesting combination, I should think.
It's nice, and it gives it a little zip. However, of course, meatball and meatball sauce is still the approved
That is
spaghetti
the better
sauce.
way. That's the way we get it every week.
Yeah. Mm. Do you have it every week, Bob?
Now I see your time is up, and thanks for coming up.
You mean I can't say anything else?
Oh, you see, we've just received a memo from the production department saying that we can't run any feature longer than 3 minutes.
Well, what do you mean?
Because the show has got to roll
I'm just
fast.
up here talking to you two men.
Well, I know, but...
Particularly Mr. Goulding, who's my favorite. He's so good-looking.
He is. Nice.
Oh, cut it out, Mary. Gee whiz, always does that to me.
But be that as it may, you
And it
talk
isn't
to me.
true. I'm just handsome. I'm not the best-looking fella. I can think of two or three fellas better looking.
Well, Mary doesn't seem to think so.
No, definitely not. I'd like to see Ray in the movies, Bob.
Mm-hmm. He was at the movies the other night.
No,
I
I mean out in California.
Oh, I see.
Making nice movies.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
Well,
you could
yeah,
make
as
a
a matter of
western or
fact.
something.
As a matter of fact, they wanted me to portray Flicker in her latest movie.
What's the name of that picture?
Lassie, son of Sturdley.
Go Home.
Yes.
Well, when can we look for the release of this, anyway?
Well, I don't... Excuse me,
What?
the telephone. Hello? Yes. What's that again, sir? I'm afraid I wasn't listening to the program. I'd have to guess. The Mystery Mountain... Columbia, the gem of the ocean. Uh-huh. All right, thanks for calling, sir. Too bad I didn't have the right answer. I hung up the phone. Okay, well, then I'll get right to work on that, sir.
I hung up.
I'll tell her you called.
Bye.
Bye.
He evidently didn't hear you say goodbye and hang up.
Something about this phone, Bob. Whenever you hang it up, the connection doesn't necessarily go off.
And we've never made any money on this telephone. We've never received a call from any of those big programs.
I thought for a minute that was.
I did for a minute.
So there was a bill collector, as it later developed. We have declared war on the common cold up here at the Bob and Ray program because too many people have colds. Everyone in my family has it. My mother and father-in-law came to visit us, and they both have a cold now. We had turkey for dinner last night, and the turkey came to the table sneezing. So I thought it was time. I thought it was time that we stop all this nonsense and fight the common cold. So we take it out of the Bob and Ray laboratory where they're fighting the common cold. Common cold is wearing purple trunks. Bob and Ray are wearing green trunks.
Hey, Ray,
Yes.
how are we coming in our fight against the common cold here?
Well, I don't know.
Pass me that Kleenex over there, will you, please?
I think that we've separated the
Wait a
germ.
minute. Wait till I turn this machine off here.
Turn it off.
Boy, that machine is really rolling.
I think now that we have...
Wait a minute, I didn't turn it all the way
Turn
off.
off the machine, please.
Turned off the machine, please.
Good. I think now that we
Wait a minute. Oh,
separated the common cold disease. Now we can fight
now
it.
we got it separated. What are we going to... I'll tell you what, I think we've been fighting this common cold for 6 weeks now.
Huh?
Now.
That's right.
And we haven't proceeded very far, have we?
I don't have any suggestions either.
No, I don't either.
I think that the only way to fight a cold would be to separate the thing and see what would kill it.
That'd be to keep away from the cold germs once we do separate.
The only way that we could kill this cold germ is step on it. And we certainly can't walk around this whole world stepping on cold germs, so we're going to have to ask everyone to pitch into this foul.
We could get out of here fast and step on it.
So if you ever see a cold germ,
There's one over there.
step on it.
He's a creepy little
The only way we can fight and lick this thing.
Well,
Thank you. Good night.
Everything is okay down here.
That part of my broadcast came to you from Harvard.
That was our technical forum for this afternoon. It's 1:16.
The script was written by President Coden.
Just a few seconds. Our other stations will join us along the line. One moment, please.
No, I don't like that one moment, please.
don't
Whenever
like
I get
that
that on
part?
the radio, when they say one moment, please, I always say, no, I will not wait.
But you always do.
No, I don't. Doesn't matter. I get up and walk out.
Radio up.
I wait till something is coming out. I just never just say, settle back and say, well, okay, if things have gone wrong, I'll sit with you and wait. No,
We
sir.
will continue our program in just a few seconds. One moment, please.
No, I never do. Our lines are down west of Denver. I haven't heard that for so long.
Or I haven't heard one of those things where they have trouble and they cut in on some phone conversation in the middle of a program. Those are always fun.
Those are fun and sometimes disastrous.
They are, in fact.
But I haven't heard that west of Denver phrase for so long.
I wonder if there's anything west of Denver anymore.
Not any lines, evidently. I don't know how they get the radio programs from Hollywood to Denver.
Maybe they fly them over. You can't tell.
Or
This is
putting
the
them
air
on
age.
tape. That's what they're doing.
They might tape them.
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're putting them on tape and flying them to Denver, where they're transmitted to the rest of lucky America.
Right. I see our English band leader is with us again today. I didn't realize he was here. Wait, I'll go over and get him.
Yes, hello, Bob.
Oh, no, that's
You
Webley.
was talking to me?
No, I wasn't, Webley, but I'm glad to
I'm
see
a
you.
band leader, but...
Hey, what's all
English
this?
band leader.
What's this? All this I hear about?
Oh,
They wanting Ray and me
not
in
true.
Canton next February.
What?
They want Ray and myself in Canton next February. You know anything
They
about
haven't consulted me, and I'm your representative
the
down
Canton Civic Association?
They know me as the Bob and Ray representative. It's funny they didn't call me over
Well, I
my
thought
place.
they would because you're down there all the time.
All the time, Bob. I'm a
Everybody
real
knows
bird
you,
there.
don't they?
Sure do.
Huh?
Yes, you.
Oh, it's funny they didn't. They checked with us first.
What's that?
They checked with us first on this thing.
What they say, Bob? They say who they was?
Yeah, they said they were the Canton Civic Association, I think.
Don't believe 'em. I'm the Canton Civic Association.
Well,
There's no other one. I admit.
They seem to be legitimate.
Everything is cleared with me. If somebody called you and said they were the Canton Civic Association, chances are they were calling from Dover Foxcroft, Maine. Don't believe them.
Well, they may have
Thank
made
you
a
and
mistake.
good night.
Boy, you've really gone out on...
That made me mad.
You've
I'm
gone
gonna
out
go
on a
right
limb
back
now.
to Canton and raise hob.
Okay.
Didn't have much luck with corn.
Okay, well,
That was a little joke, you hear?
Sure. You want to say it?
I'll say it again. I said I'm going back and raise hob. I
Right.
didn't have much luck with corn. Bob.
Okay. We did hear it the first time.
I heard it too, Webley,
That was
so
the-
long.
Yeah, your bicycle was right outside.
Good luck to you.
But anyway, do you want to introduce Cyril Hardy?
Yes,
He's right out.
We've gone to practically no expense at all. In fact, we didn't even spend anything to present this afternoon's guest. Sir Cyril Hardy, the well-known British band leader who has returned to America by very popular demand of the British. And he's here today to tell us just what he's doing in America and how he can get away with it.
We over there, Ray, are working on a new thing in music. Something which I believe has a field which could be popular over here if you catch on to it.
Yes, I was talking with Basil Bathbone just this morning.
Right, so Basil has been very, very helpful in this particular work that we're doing.
I see. Oh.
We have arranged music somewhat differently. We've taken the old standbys like Brown Bird Singing and a few of your current favorites like Darling Nellie Gray.
Beer Barrel Polka.
Right, and we've worked them up into some really terrific arrangements.
Well, just what is it you're trying to do? I mean, have you completely eliminated the piano from your band?
The piano is secondary to our music in our work.
Certainly.
However,
I see more and more bands are eliminating the piano. and
right,
getting
just
to
the
a
other day I heard that
rocket
John
field.
Philip Sousa has eliminated the piano completely from his band.
The band would have been a good
Doesn't use
idea,
it
too.
anymore. Now, in our particular work, we're trying to score for oboe,
Uh-huh.
clarinet, French horn,
Incidentally, friends, the score, oboe 14, clarinet 2.
and bassoon.
How dare you?
I
You
wasn't.
speak
I wasn't.
to me like that. Remember, you're a guest.
I
here.
wasn't
If you
being-
can't keep a civil tongue in your head.
I
you'll have
wasn't
to
being
leave.
personal about it. I wasn't looking at you at all.
Oh.
At all. I like that.
Well,
I wasn't
fine
looking at you at all. Well, anyway, to go on with my story, back in 1909, we conceived the idea of presenting music of this sort.
Mm-hmm.
And we worked on it. We presented it to the people of Britain just a short time ago.
Question, sir. Sir Cyril, is it true that you're trying to paint pictures with your
We
music?
try to paint pretty pictures, yes.
I understand. Well,
Try to make tone poems out
I
of it.
see. Well, of course, you're born and brought up in England.
No, it's a funny thing. I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't
No.
born in England.
And very few people know this. Smoking those English cigarettes. Very few people know that I was actually born right
Run
here.
down and get you something. Glass of formaldehyde.
Right. I was born right here in the States, as a matter of fact.
You mean in America?
That's right. Brooklyn, New York.
Is that
Right.
so, Cyril? Well,
And,
what do you know about that?
We spent some very pleasant times here, too, before leaving for England.
I see.
Well, we've been very serious in this music work.
Well, of course, where'd you go? When you were a child, that you've been
No.
up there for years?
No, very few people know that, too. As I say, I was born in Brooklyn. I left there, I believe it was October 8th, and we hit out for England from Brooklyn at that time. Prior to that time, I had never been in the British Isles
Sure.
at all.
October 8th. October 8th when?
This year, just about, a little over a month ago.
Well, Sister
And we presented our music to the people over there.
Sister Earl, I think you've been wonderful to come and give it
They
your
seem to
time.
enjoy it quite a bit, and I hope to introduce it to my friends here in America quite
get
soon.
lost. You're a phony. As we're looking
You
on
finally remembered it.
Peephole, he's walking through.
I was climbing up the rig
No.
after the big top.
No, you weren't. Peephole was walking through the Casbah in search of his missing friend, Popeep.
Oh, I wonder where Poppy is. I wonder if he knows Peepo is looking for Poppy. Oh, Poppy. I'll call out to him. Maybe he will answer me. Here, I'll speak to this vendor over here. Oh, vendor.
Yes?
Wait a minute. Vendors don't talk.
Oh. How'd I get a part like that?
Wait a minute. I'll speak to this man sitting on the curbstone here. I say.
You say what?
I'll give you your cue again. I'll move over here and speak to this man sitting on the curb. I say.
How do you do?
I better move along here, I think, in search of Poppy.
Here I am, Peephole.
Oh, Poppy, it is me, Peepo.
Hi, Popeep. I'm your old friend, Bo Peep. Popeep, Peephole.
Don't spell it. I remember you
Call
from...
me Steve.
I remember you from the old days here in the Casbah, but
Oh,
times
Peepo.
have changed.
Oh, Peephole, it's so good to see you, hey.
No more do you see Charlie Boyer.
No, I'm out of that camel rustling racket.
No more do you see Tony Martin.
Huh?
I say no more do you see Tony Martin.
No, I don't. As a matter of fact.
Nowadays, you just go up to people who are complete strangers and say hello, and they say,
Sizzling steak sounds appetizing, but better still, a full pound thick, juicy.
well, I guess I'd better be going. I see you've got something else to do
We
there.
have a commercial now. Thanks, Peephole. Give my regards to all four of you.
Pip, pip.
Sizzling steak sounds appetizing, doesn't it? But better still, a full pound thick, juicy sizzling sirloin steak just makes your mouth water. And you'd be surprised how much money the Park Lane saves on water in the course of a year. The Park Lane will stake its reputation on these full
See,
pound...
that's a unique play on words there, friends. They're staking their reputation on their stake. I wanted to make that clear.
Bob, the listeners could gather that.
Oh.
You didn't have to make footnotes for radio listeners, you know.
Well, I thought it would add something. They've never done that before.
Some of them a little more brilliant than you.
Oh, now, wait a minute.
Oh, I
Wait.
guess I'm a little rocky there. That couldn't be possible.
You're going a little far, aren't you?
The park, well, I'm only going out as far as Kenmore Square.
Well, I'll get off at Beacon Street.
The Park Lane will stake its reputation on these full pound sizzling sirloin steaks. You won't find better at any price, yet the cost, including French fries, vegetables, rolls, and butter,
And the service of a waiter, waitress, yeah.
is only $2. The Park Lane has become a rendezvous for folks who enjoy good eating. Conveniently located at 214 Boylston Street, across from the public garden, it's handy to stop in for cocktails. Then a delicious dinner, a choice of chicken, chops, lobster, peanut butter, or, if preferred, steak. Soft music and pleasant atmosphere. Beautiful, soft music. Price down a salt?
Yeah?
Thanks. Man, I could sit and eat a steak here forever. Peaceful and quiet. Vote for Sternly! More peas and carrots. Hey, Tom. You want any strawberry with that shortcake?
I can't hear you.
Shorty, do you want long cake?
I'll bring you the peas and carrots mixed in just a minute. Bud.
What more for a delightful evening?
Beautiful waitresses.
Hey, young men, take the young lady of your heart to the beautiful Park Lane. She'll marry you.
Oh, we don't guarantee that.
Sizzling steaks please the palate at the Park Lane. But don't forget it, friends, when you want a steak, the best that can be bought anywhere east of Kansas City, stop in, and I think probably west of
Unless
Kansas
you want to
City.
go right out to the stockyard yourself.
If you want to go right out there and cut up your own steak,
Right.
then you'll have to settle, and believe me, it's nice settling for the beautiful $2, 1 pound, the sizzling,
The
what's the matter with
steak
the
at the
sandwich?
Park Lane.
Grilled or toasted.
And remember, this is convenient for you swan boat riders. It's right across from the public garden.
Incidentally, nothing is convenient for you swan boat riders. The water is out of there.
Oh, yes, that's right. That'll be a rough trip, anyway.
Certainly will, and you better have some strong oarmen. But be that as it may, friends, it brings very, very clear to my mind
makes
that
it
it's
very
time
vivid.
now for the world to stand united.
And it's even more vivid when viewed in natural color.
So if I can leave you with any thought at all today, it's to keep thinking, for goodness sakes.
Keep your brain alive.
Don't
For goodness
stop
sake.
thinking. Keep alert and watch for things.
And so with our theme on the banks of the Wabash, we say goodbye again from the Twin Cities, Boston.
The great Wilson was again at the organ. And
Tomorrow, Mr. Wilson will be shot from a cannon at high noon.
Billy Green was at the piano playing like he can never play.
Tomorrow, Mr. Green will be shot at high noon.
Good. The public subscription to that. Charlie Burgoyne, of course, was our grand and personable engineer.
Caution, any other program called Bob and Ray is not this one.
Also, caution, see a dentist twice a year, particularly if you own some loot. This is a radio station located in Boston, one of the county seats. Oh, sure, WHDH in Boston. So what's new about that?